So, this is the first ever vlog. Vlog 1. So, this is actually just kind of more real talk than anything. So, I mean, it's kind of a show, but it's really not. We're still your hosts, Aurian MoonRose and Saul Wildfire. But beyond that, let's just get straight into the whole reason why I am doing a vlog. Now, first of all, these vlogs may happen here and there if we have things that we just want to talk about for real life or whatnot. But originally we were supposed to do FireMoonRose-Play preview for Stephen King's It miniseries from 1990 on here. Well, since then, we got a little bored. Or excited. I'm not sure which. A little bit of both. So I decided we were going to start FireMoonRose-Play. As of right now, as of this playing, we have completed the entire Season 1, including the 3 special episodes. So we are doing 3 special episodes for that as well. Because of that, Roseplay Presents has to go in another new direction. I decided I'm going to start the podcasts / collaborations, because we did work with a few people. Well, I did. You weren't around for those at the time. Well, you were, but you weren't here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play those. That's normally just me and amateur. I actually do want to try to get it back up and going again. They were very serious but very nice things. They're about anxiety, depression, whatnot. And since I've had a lot to deal with in my life, I figured it'd be nice to do something like that outside the show. Again, since it wasn't gaming related, this was a good spot to do it. Beyond that, every 5 episodes will still be a Adam's Review Corner until I catch up on it all the way. At that point, depending on if you guys like it or not, that's what will be done. So that's what's going to happen here on Roseplay Presents. Now, as we were just talking about, there is a new show, FireMoonRose-Play. And there's a few new shows. There's Let's Co-op, which is basically me and Saul ganging up on a game, 2-player. There is Let's Take Turns. Thank you. I'm still trying to get that down. There's Let's Take Turns, which is basically the same concept of co-op, but for 1-player games. There is Challenges, which are stuff like Bean Boozled, Potato Chip Challenge, French, stuff like that. We haven't fully decided on what. I will tell you that for Season 1 we did do a challenge. I will not tell you what. Unless you watch Rose play, then I might have let it slip a few times. But there is Versus. Now, originally Versus was just supposed to be a singular thing, but I think I might turn it into a more broad thing when we don't have a board game to do. But that's it. On Versus, we do board games. And again, we did do a board game for the first season. Actually, right now, we don't have many shows going for FireMoonRose-Play.
Yeah.
But we'll be trying to do a game show, a movie review, which is the last thing, is a movie review. They're similar to Rose Plays at the movies, but not all of them will be taking place at the movies. Saul came up with a brilliant idea of doing subgenres. Like, what was the superhero idea that you gave?
Crap. I gotta think for a moment.
Alright, well, while she thinks, I'll continue to talk. Like I normally do. But, so, when you have it, just blurt it out, or tap me on the shoulder or something. But, as with that it's going to be actual movie reviews, and so there's going to be that, and it's going to be subgenres of different movie things once she ever...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Superheroes Save the Day, or Movies Save the Day.
Yeah, Movies Save the Day, or something like that.
Something like that. So horror will have its own, comedy, so on and so forth. Finally on FireMoonRose... No, it won't be on FireMoonRose-Play. I take that back. It'll be on Roseplay Presents at some point. Is mobile games. Now, unfortunately with most mobile games, they tend to take forever to do. You know, you get like 100 energy, or you can only do so much per day.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to beat most of them. Most of the mobile games I'm playing right now are repeat the story. But once I complete the game completely, I'm going to play it on Roseplay Presents. But it's going to be a few episodes crammed together, so There won't be an official opening and closing, but I will have something like this at the beginning and end, and it'll just play out up to 25 minutes or 15 minutes. I haven't quite decided a go time on that. And there are going to be many more shows to come, but these are the current ones that I know of right now. Now on to the future of Rose-Play as a whole. Now, I know there is an actual Rose-Play show. Now there's FireMoonRose-Play. There's Rose-Play Presents. There was the short-lived Blue MoonRose or something, which was Shien's. But Shien's become quite busy in life, so she doesn't have much time, if any, to do it anymore, unfortunately. So, will she get back to it? Status unknown. But, so, I do wish her luck while she's busy with her real life, but that's about it on that one. But as a whole, we are constantly evolving. We're trying to get newer shows out here, trying to broaden our search. I still want to be about gaming here, for the most part, but I do want to do other things. The board games, the challenges, they're still games. The movies, yeah, they're a little bit away from it, but we're going to come up with some stuff. One of the things is when Season 15 of... Oh, wait, I was still talking about that. Wow, I'm good. See what happens when I don't have an actual script? So, yes. Why, and it's something people have asked before, why is Rose-Play... Why do you call Rose-Play everything else, but your channel name is your name? Well, at the time, I did not have a name for the channel. The series in general is Rose-Play. So, really, the show that I did by myself, now joined by Saul here sometimes, really should just be Let's Play So-and-So. And I've thought about changing the name to Rose-Play in general, and I still might someday. But for right now, I've just decided to keep it as is. Because Rose-Play, as unique as it might be, Aurian MoonRose is still more unique, still easier to find, and people are going to remember that name.
Yeah.
Same thing with Soul Wildfire. That's still a little bit unique. But on to the actual thing. There's going to be intros starting Season 15. I know I had one person say, hey, I'll help you with an intro and some music, and I said, no, thanks, I don't know how to do this too well, but I do have ways to make intros. So, Season 15 will see the start of intros for everything. I mean, Rose-Play Present kind of already has it. Rose-Play will definitely, and FireMoonRose-Play is actually incorporating it now. And even though it's short, doesn't really have music, and it's only a few seconds, I think it does what it needs to. Multiplayer ideas. I'm thinking about doing multiplayer. And that's where the versus broadens. I'm thinking if we don't have a board game, maybe we could do a round of a multiplayer game for that episode. So it wouldn't be an every time thing where you have to see us do multiplayer every time. But that's only if we ran out of a game or couldn't afford a board game for versus or some type of verse event. Will I go through with the multiplayer? I don't know. It could also become a Rose-Play Presents thing. Maybe once every some episodes, I do like every 10 episodes instead of no, maybe every 5 episodes. There we go. I'm thinking of this on the spot, guys. Again, I'm sorry. But every 5 episodes, once Rose-Play Presents Adam's Review Corner is done, if I don't continue Adam's Review Corner or actually start another show of it, maybe every 5 episodes of Rose-Play Presents will be a multiplayer turn. I'm still not sure. You and me need to talk more about that idea. Because I would like to kind of take turns with that, too. Since the game I have in mind is Paladins. Since we're still kind of on the cheap end of affording Overwatch. And finally, there's just smaller changes that are going to be going on over time. As you've already seen, some stuff has already started. I don't quite know what those smaller changes are going to be. But I'm hoping that they're for the best. I'm hoping that you guys enjoy what we bring to the show. And really, that's about all I've got to say. So, is there anything that you want to throw in here? Since usually you are more the quiet one, or I just don't know when to shut up. Is there anything that you want to talk about any of those 3 things on the script there, or something you'd like to add about the future of the show, or anything?
I'm not sure completely.
All right. Well, we'll give you a minute to think. So what I would like to say, well, we're having to think here, if there is anything, or we might not have time. I would like to thank everybody that has stuck through us with 13 plus seasons, 400 plus episodes. You guys are amazing. I enjoy when you guys talk to me. I enjoy talking back. She enjoys watching the conversations. I know I don't say it much because I really do feel like it's a cop out. When you say, hey, please subscribe to me or please like my video. Oh God, I need it. I don't really need it. I appreciate every one of you when you guys do it. But if you do like the content, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like. Heck, feel free to dislike because that still helps me out. But that's pretty much it. I just want to thank you guys and just let you know that anytime is good. So, now that a minute has passed, anything? No? Alright, well, we can't be sitting here, me babbling on. I was trying to make this short. So, we'll go ahead and leave it there for today. So, come back next time when we will start the podcast for Rose-Play Presents. FireMoonRose-Play will be starting, well, I'm probably going to post this Wednesday. So, probably Thursday, so there'll only be 2 episodes this week. But there's only 10 to the first season. We're already recording season 2. And until next time, I'm still going to end with the same outro. Remember, keep gaming, stay classy. No, never give up. And thank you all for being okay with a vlog. If it goes over well, something else comes up, we'll try again. Until next time, game hard. That sounded wrong.